Today we're going to be looking at a fixed loop knot that's known as the hunter's loop knot that I have mistakenly referred to as the Zeppelin and tied it wrong for many years. Well, I've tied it correctly, I just misnamed it. So this one is actually the hunter's loop knot, and in the end I'll show you the difference between this one and the Zeppelin loop knot, which are very similar and have similar characteristics. Let's tie the hunter's loop knot. Now to begin this knot, we want to start off by forming an overhand knot into our line. We're going to put that about 16, 18 inches down the line. Just kind of depends on how big you want your final loop to be. Now we'll take our standing end and our working end and we'll pinch them together, and that will splay open our overhand knot here into an upper and a lower loop. Now for this to be right, the standing end crosses to the bottom side, the working end crosses to the top side. Now we can take our working end and we're going to pass it down through the top loop, and then as it comes through we kind of want to just twist it counterclockwise so that it forms a third loop that will seat right underneath that bottom loop. From here we just take our working end and we want to pass it around and through those two loops, and then we'll just tug on it a little bit. Now we can take our main loop and our standing end, pull them apart, and that will dress the knot. And this is the hunter's loop knot. Now this is very similar to the Zeppelin bend knot, or the Zeppelin loop knot. I'm sorry, the Zeppelin loop knot. But the difference between the two is that the crossing bars on this one are on the same side, where in the Zeppelin loop knot, which is here, it will cross on opposite sides. So the Hunters has it on the same side, the Zeppelin has them on opposing sides. So that's the difference between the two knots.